Good morning, all, and thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the session Strategic Cloud Cost Optimization, Enhancing Operational Efficiency and Maximizing ROI Across Industries, hosted by Cloud.in. I'm Suvarna Jadhav, working with Cloud.in as a Strategic Partnership and Alliance Manager. For today's session, we have Sakshi Chavan as a speaker. Sakshi is working with Cloud.in as a sales executive. In this session, we will delve into the critical aspects of enhancing operational efficiency and maximizing ROI across diverse industries. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, cloud infrastructure plays an essential role in driving innovation and scalability. However, managing cloud cost efficiently remains a significant challenges for all the organizations. In this session, our expert speaker will provide invaluable insights and practical strategies to navigate the complexities of cloud cost management effectively. Before starting the session, I would like to mention a few points. All attendees are muted by default and cannot be unmuted during the session. We will have a question and answer session at the end of the presentation. And if in case you have any questions in between, you can raise your hand to grab speaker's attention, or you can ask the questions through the question section. So I will request Sakshi to start the session. Over to you, Sakshi.
Thank you, Suvarna ma'am. Hello everyone, I'm Sakshi here. I'm working as an inside sales executive at Cloud.in. So before we deep dive into the webinar, I just take a few minutes to introduce about the Cloud.in. So Cloud.in is the Cloud.in is the 25 years young company and has an advanced consulting partnership with the AWS. And we have our presence at the two locations where headquarters is in the Pune and we have another presence is in Mumbai. We also have 100 plus certified employees, and we have achieved some competencies like AWS CloudFront, AWS WAF, education competencies, and etc. And our all employees are certified, AWS certified. Then we have 200 plus happy customers for the different industry verticals like media and entertainment, fintech, edtech, education, IT, e-commerce, pharma and healthcare, and etc. So moving to the next slide, we have some cloud expertise where we provide an cloud consulting and advisory where we give an solution regarding to the cloud services. Then we have also provide an implementation and migration, then application services. We also support in the billing services and reselling, and we provide 24/7 managed services to the customers. So this is all about the company overview. Now let's start to our today's webinar topic, which is strategic cloud cost optimization, enhancing operational efficiency and maximizing ROI. So in today's webinar, we are going to discuss some points. So we take an overview of that. We have here cloud cost optimization. What actually the cloud cost optimization is. Then there is some importance why cloud cost optimization is important for the organization. Then which kind of benefits we get from the cloud cost optimization, and how cost optimization help us in maximizing ROI, which is the return on investment. And then there is one case study in which how the organization get benefits after using some cost optimization strategies. and the last one is summary. So let's begin. So in this slide we have what is cloud cost optimization. So actually, cloud cost optimization means it involves some strategies, some practices and tools which we use to minimize and manage the expenses which is related to the cloud computing. And actual goal behind the cloud cost optimization is ensuring that organizations get the most value out of their cloud investment while keeping the cost under control. And so I have mentioned here some pointers which help us in the cost optimization. So we'll discuss that pointers now. First one is log management. So log management help in identifying area of inefficiency, optimizing resources, then resources allocation, and ultimately it reduces the unnecessary cost. It helps us in reducing the unnecessary cost. Then there is a network optimization. So network optimization focuses on optimizing the network infrastructure within the cloud environment, and this also include optimizing the data transfer, minimizing. Then it reduce the latency, and it also helps in the reducing the bandwidth usage. Then third one we have ideal resource management. So, in idle resource management, it involves an identifying and managing resources that are not actively being in use, but still it increasing our cost value. So, this includes instances, storage, and the other resources that are provisioned but not actively processing workload. Then we have turn on cloud recommendations. So in this contrast, we provide built-in cloud cost optimization, which is based on usage pattern and the best practices. So in this case, we suggest our customer right sizing the instances, utilizing reserved instances, and optimizing the storage configuration. In the next, delete unwanted backups and snapshots. Backup and snapshot are essential for data protection and in disaster recovery. So, in every organization, should regularly review backup and snapshot policies. We have to deleting those that are not no longer needed or duplicate data that we have in our storage. The next one is continuous monitoring and alerts, where we are observing and analyze various metrics and the parameters with in our cloud environment. See, so these are the resource which by which we can optimize our cost. So next, moving to next slide, we have why cloud optimization matters. So when we talk about the cloud cost estimations, we are highlighting that importance of accurately predicting and managing the expenses related to the our cloud services. And this is very important for every organization for their long-term sustainability and ability to grow, where optimizing cloud cost means we have to ensure that organization not only spending the money or using that services, but instead they can wisely invest their money on it. So instead of throwing money at cloud services, we have to invest it wisely. And it's and without consideration, optimization involves making informed decisions about where to allocate our resources, and it's about how much money you are spending and the performance you are getting from them. So we have to know it where we are investing our money, and actually we as means we are getting anything from that or not. So in this slide, we have two major advantages which we are getting from using the optimizing the cloud cost. So first one is economic advantage, and the another is operational advantage. So first we discuss the economic advantages. So let's dive into economical advantage of cloud cost optimization, and we just see how it can positively impact our organization and the financial health. So here we have budgetary benefits. So it's a primary advantage of cloud cost optimization. It has a significant impact on our organization budget. By implementing the cost saving measures, we like resizing the instances, leveraging reserved instance, and optimizing the resource allocation, you can effectively reduce your overall cloud expenditure. And the second one is enhanced ROI. Here, cloud cost optimization directly contribute to enhance return on investment by maximizing the value you derive from your cloud investment. And the third one we have is consistent financial planning. So consistent financial planning is essential for long-term success, and the cloud cost optimization plays a crucial role in achieving this. By implementing cost control measures and establishing the governance policies that we have, you gain better visibility and predictability into your cloud spending. So this enable you to plan and budget more effectively on your cloud expenses. So from this, we can conclude that by focusing on budgetary benefit, enhanced ROI, and consistent financial planning, your organization can maximize the value of their cloud investment and derive sustainable growth and innovation. The next we have operational advantages, in which also we have four major concerns. Where first one is efficient resource and distribution. So in efficient resource distribution, cloud computing, in this contrast of the cloud computing, we means that deploying computing, storage, and networking resources in such a way that optimizes performance while minimizing the cost. By dynamically scaling resources based on their demand, utilizing automations tool and adopting a pay-as-you-go model, organization can achieve efficient resource distribution in the cloud. The next one we have boosted productivity. In this contrast, we can leveraging cloud services which can enhance productivity by providing an access to the scalable infrastructure. The third one we have is agile business operations. So this is the main concern we have in these operational advantages. Agile business operation involves the ability of an organization that we can adapt changes, whatever changes happen in the market, we can adapt it very quickly. And cloud computing enables agile business operation by providing on-demand access to the resources. And by leveraging these cloud services, organization can also scale their operations up or down as needed. Then it responds quickly to the market changes and it stay competitive in dynamic environment as well. The fourth one is risk elevation. So in risk elevation, if there is a risk, then we definitely need a security for that. So if we have a risk, it includes security breaches, then there are data loss compliances violations and service disruption. So we can provide a wide range of security features, compliance certifications, and disaster recovery options to help the elevation risk in cost optimization. So in this slide, we are going to discuss that why do business need to optimize cloud costs. So on this figure represents that we have two platforms where it's first one is on premises and the another one is cloud computing. So if we go for the on premises platform, then we have to manage so many things by our side, which is we have to maintain all the network, then hardware, security purposes, database, and IT personnel. Then we have to provide training. Everything is handled by our side. So it's very costly when we are going for the on-premises platform. And if we choose the cloud computing, we have to only pay for the subscription fee, and everything is done by the cloud providers. Uh, so there are some main focuses which cloud computing had provide us, which is there is a pay as you go model that we only have to pay for the resource that we are going to use. And in on premises, if we need any kind of we take an example like if we need a storage box for the 100 MB data, then we have to buy it separately. In while in the cloud computing, its scalable property can, if you urgently need any kind of storage there, it's scale storage services accordingly as per your need. We don't have to buy it separately. So that's why and here we can save our cost. So so that's the reason business need to optimize the cloud cost. Then we have some best practices for cloud cost optimization strategies. So here we can review pricing and billing information. We can get all the billing information with us, like whatever services we have used or how many it cost for our use and all this. Then we can set a budget. So if we have crossed the limit, then we get alerts and we can stop our usage at that point. Then there are some saving plans also we have, like we can use a reserved instance where we can save our money by taking a plans of 3 years or 1 year. And then also we have a spot instance. In spot instance, we can save 90% of our cost. There is also a limited data transfer fees. Then you can use appropriate storage option as well if you don't need data for the long term. There are some there are some different options you can get from the cloud computing. So now we have to discuss that optimizing cloud cost strategies for maximizing ROI in the cloud. So in today's competitive business landscape, cloud computing has a game changer role. It offers some unprecedented scalability and efficiency. So with the increasing adoption of cloud services, it controls the cloud cost, and it has become essential to ensure a favorable return on investment. In cloud cost optimization strategies, we have two services, which is AWS Cost Explorer, and another one is Cloud Billing. So this tool helps businesses monitor cloud resource costs, track and analyze cloud cost data, and you also can set your budgets and alerts, control cloud costs, and identify saving opportunities. So in we have also one, as I mentioned, that we have a spot instance where we can save our money cost by up to 90%. So we just see that how we can use that spot instance, and which how it helps us. So it's important to monitor these instances to avoid any unexpected issues or unexpected costs. Um So understand firstly how spot instance work and their pricing model, what are their pricing models are. Then use a tool that can monitor the availability and cost of spot instances. Then analyze your workload requirement to determine which instance can be safely run on the spot instances. And use some automations tool to launch and manage spot instances, such as we have in AWS that auto scaling groups, and monitor usage and adjust resource allocation as per your need. The another one that we have is AWS Cost Explorer. So this tool provides cost and usage report and the price forecast, and it helps us identifying cost saving opportunities. It's also offer a reservation planner to optimize EC2 instance usage, and there it AWS Cost Explorer offers some easy to use interface, which you can visualize and manage your AWS cloud cost and usage over the time. So cost and usage visualization, in which AWS Cost Explorer provide users with the visual representation of their AWS cost and usage over the time using some graphs and tables. So using this graph or this diagram, it is easy to understand that what means which service has to pay, how many we have to pay for which services. So here we can see that in August 2023, saving plans of compute usage has utilizing by for the most time. We can also apply filters and group in the AWS Cost Explorer, by which we get to know about each and every services we are going to use. And we also have cost and usage forecasting there. We can predict future cost as well and usage based on your historical and current cost and usage pattern. So this can help organization to plan and budget for the upcoming expenses. You can also save your reports for the if you need it for the future use, you can save it also. So Cost Explorer provides pre-configured reports to monitor monthly cost by services and monthly cost by link account as well. Now we have one case study. So Canva is the organization which is it's a tool actually which is free to use, and it's used for create the social media post, presentation, posters, logs, and the many more things. Means Canva is basically related to the media industry. So they have scaled from zero, means using some they have using the AWS easy to purchase model and the cost optimization tool to control their cost while they are scaling to 160 million monthly active users. And Canva also use Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, which offer them secure and resizable compute capacity for virtually any workload that they have. Then they democratize cost optimization. So, in which they are providing tools, whatever tools they have, then whatever data that they have, and insights to the each and every employee in their organization at the wide range. Then they also get 46% reduction in their compute cost in less than 2 years. So they have reduced compute cost by 46% through a combination of purchasing some AWS cost optimization services. And they accelerate deployment, development of some new features as well. So we have here a summary that what we are discussing in today's webinar. Cloud is a thing where we can save our cost. So there is a reason why organization migrate to the cloud is actually they can reduce infrastructure cost, that they don't have to separately pay for infrastructure and for the other services like they have storage, then networking, security purpose. And I just encourage you to explore the various strategies and the best practices discussed today to unlock the full potential of cloud cost optimization in your organization. Now that how cloud.in help you in the cost optimization, that we are providing an AWS well architect framework to the customers. We also help them in cloud cost optimization strategies, that we have a certified team members here, which they provide you and strategies that they have for your cost optimization in your organization. And we also help in reselling and billing services as well. So thank you everyone. I'm done here from my side. So if you have any questions, you can just drop out in the comment section.
Thanks,
Uh,
Sakshi, for such an insightful session. Uh, Let me just quickly check if there are any questions.
yes, ma'am.
So far, there are no questions. If you have any questions, you can drop in your questions at sales@cloud.in. I have already added the email ID in the chat box. And we would like to get your feedback on the session to improve your experience. So I have pasted one link in the chat box of the feedback form. Do share your feedback through that link. And if there are no questions, I think we can conclude the session. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for being with us today. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.